Stone Samurai.
Get ready to unleash the true power of portable gaming with the Asus ROG Ally. This beast of a device is not just any handheld. It's a powerhouse that brings the best of PC gaming into the palm of your hands. Whether you're diving into the sprawling landscapes of open-world adventures or battling through fast-paced shooters, the ROG Ally offers unparalleled performance, versatility, and a gaming experience like no other. Asus ROG Ally games excel with immersive graphics, smooth performance, and precision control. In this video, we're counting down the top 50 games that run exceptionally well on this device, covering a wide array of genres to satisfy every type of gamer. From epic RPGs to intense action titles, there's something here for everyone, so buckle up and let's explore these must-play games together. Don't forget to share your favorite ROG Ally games in the comments. We'd love to hear what you're playing.
Champions! Welcome! A celebration of war! Aragon Festival!
Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an expansive action RPG that transports players to the hauntingly beautiful world of the Lands Between. With a lore-rich story co-crafted by Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, this game challenges you to become the Elden Lord by exploring intricate dungeons, battling colossal bosses, and uncovering hidden secrets. On the ROG Ally, Elden Ring runs smoothly at 60 FPS on medium to high settings, offering crisp visuals and responsive controls that enhance the already immersive experience. The ROG Ally's portable design also allows players to enjoy Elden Ring's vast world anytime, anywhere. Whether you're in it for the lore, the combat, or the thrill of exploration, this game is a masterpiece that takes full advantage of the ROG Ally's capabilities. An interesting fact is that Elden Ring was awarded Game of the Year 2022, solidifying its place as one of the most critically acclaimed titles of its generation.
Hunters, killers of the world's filth, witchers, the ultimate killing machines.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The story of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating a world filled with political intrigue, myth, and magic. Renowned for its deep narrative, engaging combat, and richly detailed world, this game has captivated players since its release. On the ROG Ally, The Witcher 3 runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, offering a visually stunning experience without sacrificing performance. The device's controls are perfectly suited for Geralt's mix of swordplay and magic, making every battle and exploration smooth and enjoyable. The Witcher 3 has sold over 40 million copies worldwide, making it one of the best-selling video games of all time, and it continues to receive updates to enhance its already impressive visuals and gameplay. The Wild Hunt features over 16 hours of dialogue, multiple endings based on player choices, an expansive open world that is 35 times larger than its predecessor, The Witcher 2. Cyberpunk 2077. In the dystopian, neon-lit world of Cyberpunk 2077, you take on the role of V, a mercenary navigating a society fixated on glamour, power, and physical alteration. The game's open-world design, engaging story, and deep character customization options have made it a must-play for RPG fans. On the ROG Ally, Cyberpunk 2077 runs at 30 to 40 FPS on medium settings, with the option to tweak graphics for a more stable performance. The game's ray-traced visuals and dynamic world come alive on the Ally's screen, making it a truly immersive experience. Despite its rocky launch, Cyberpunk 2077 has seen a massive resurgence thanks to continuous updates and expansions. This turned it into one of the most polished and celebrated titles in recent years. Cyberpunk 2077 is loved for its deep narrative, immersive open-world design, customizable character development, engaging combat mechanics, and stunning visuals. A person has the freedom to make impactful choices throughout the game.
Where's our money?
Do you have my back? Always, Dutch.
Red Dead Redemption 2. The action-adventure game Red Dead Redemption 2 transports players to the American West as it tells the tale of Vanderlinde gang member Arthur Morgan. The game is praised for its incredible open-world design, rich storytelling, and attention to detail. On the ROG Ally, Red Dead Redemption 2 performs admirably, running at 40 to 50 FPS on medium settings with visuals that capture the beauty of the sprawling landscapes and gritty realism of the era. The device's controls make horseback riding, gunfights, and exploration feel natural and engaging. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the second best-selling game for Rockstar Games, only behind Grand Theft Auto 5, with over 50 million copies sold worldwide, solidifying its place in gaming history. This game stands out for its emotional storytelling, breathtaking realism, and the deeply human connection that players feel. The ability to connect with the characters make this gaming experience a memorable journey. Hades, a roguelike action game that has you battling your way out of the underworld as Zagreus, the son of Hades. Known for its fast-paced combat, deep storytelling, and beautiful art style, this game has become a beloved title among indie and mainstream gamers alike. On the ROG Ally, Hades runs at a flawless 60 FPS on high settings, with the device's controls providing tight and responsive feedback, making every run feel exhilarating and fresh. Whether you're a fan of Greek mythology or just love a good challenge, Hades is a game that's hard to put down. Hades won multiple Game of the Year awards in 2020 and is often praised for its innovative approach to narrative in a roguelike genre. The latest updates on Hades bring new challenges and heartfelt storylines. This also enhances its already rich storyline. Players feel a deeper connection to Zagreus and his journey, experiencing fresh content that continues to captivate and surprise.
Are you a calm and reasonable person?
God of War 2018. The 2018 action-adventure game, God of War revives the beloved franchise with a deeper, more poignant plot and a new world based on Norse mythology. You take on the role of Kratos, who is currently traveling across an amazing world with his son Atreus at his side. This world is full of monsters, gods, and epic battles. On the ROG Ally, God of War runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, with visuals that showcase the detailed environments and intense combat sequences. The device's controls handle the game's mix of brutal combat and exploration with precision, making it a joy to experience on the go. God of War 2018 not only won numerous Game of the Year awards, but also sold over 20 million copies, making it one of the most successful titles in the franchise. The stunning visuals and emotion depth paired with a reinvented combat system still keeps players engaged. This is the main reason why this game is still a popular one even today.
Oh no, they're coming. Who is? What the hell was that?
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Resident Evil Village. A survival horror game that continues the story of Ethan Winters as he battles terrifying creatures in a remote village. The game combines classic Resident Evil elements with new innovative gameplay mechanics, creating an experience that's both familiar and fresh. The game incorporates survival horror elements similar to the movies, such as an intense atmosphere, eerie environments, and relentless enemies. On the ROG Ally, Resident Evil Village runs at 50 to 60 FPS on medium to high settings, offering smooth performance that enhances the game's tension and atmosphere. The Ally's controls are well suited for the game's mix of exploration, combat, and puzzle solving, making it a must-play for horror fans. These elements create a terrifying experience that mirrors the tension and suspense of the film series. Resident Evil Village was one of the fastest-selling games in the series. Shipping over 6 million copies within 6 months of its release, will be continuing the franchise's legacy as a staple of the horror genre.
Someone once told me.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world where robotic creatures roam the Earth. You play as Aloy, a skilled hunter and archer, as she unravels the mysteries of her world and the ancient past. The game is known for its stunning visuals, engaging combat, and deep story. On the ROG Ally, Horizon Zero Dawn runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, with graphics that bring the lush environments and mechanical beasts to life. The device's controls handle the game's mix of combat and exploration with ease, providing a seamless experience. Horizon Zero Dawn was originally planned as a sci-fi shooter before evolving into its final action RPG form. Horizon Zero Dawn was one of the best-selling PlayStation 4 games with over 10 million copies sold, and it has continued to gain popularity with its PC release. The game's intricate machine designs were inspired by real-world animals, and the development team visited museums for research. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. A young Jedi named Cal Kestis is on the run from the Empire in the action-adventure game Fallen Order. The game blends intense lightsaber combat, exploration, and puzzle-solving in a way that's both challenging and rewarding. On the ROG Ally, Fallen Order runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, delivering smooth performance and stunning visuals that capture the Star Wars universe's essence. The device's controls are well-tuned for the game's fast-paced combat and platforming sequences, making it a joy to play. Fallen Order was praised for revitalizing single-player Star Wars games. It sold over 10 million copies within its first 4 months and setting the stage for future entries in the series. Moreover, the game developers drew inspiration from the classic Star Wars films, particularly the original trilogy's epic space battles and character-driven storytelling elements like intense lightsaber duels, force powers, and immersive planets echo the movie's iconic visuals and themes. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is a first-person shooter that pushes the limits of speed, precision, and pure adrenaline. As the Doomslayer, you battle demonic hordes across dimensions in a game that's as fast-paced as it is brutal. On the ROG Ally, Doom Eternal runs at a blistering 60 FPS on high settings, with the device's controls offering the precision needed to tear through enemies with style. The game's dynamic visuals and intense gameplay are perfectly complemented by the Ally's capabilities, making it a must-play for FPS fans. Doom Eternal received critical acclaim for its refined gameplay and was named Best Action Game at the Game Awards 2020, continuing the legacy of the iconic Doom series. This game stands out with its less fast-paced combat, innovative destructible demons mechanics, and heavy metal soundtrack. These elements create an adrenaline-pumping experience that pushes players to constantly engage and adapt. Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is an action RPG that continues the challenging and dark fantasy world of the Souls series. Players must navigate through perilous environments, battle relentless enemies, and conquer formidable bosses. The game's intricate level design and deep combat mechanics keep players engaged in a cycle of trial, error, and eventual triumph. On the ROG Ally, Dark Souls 3 runs smoothly at 60 FPS on high settings, ensuring that every dodge, parry, and attack is executed with precision. The game's gothic visuals and atmospheric sound design are fully realized on the Ally, making it an immersive experience. Dark Souls 3 became the fastest-selling game in Bandai Namco's history. It reflects the series' massive global fanbase and its impact on the action RPG genre. The game was initially conceived as a more streamlined game to appeal to newcomers. However, it evolved into a complex, interconnected world. The game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, made sure to weave in elements from previous titles, creating a deep, lore-rich experience. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice is an action-adventure game that emphasizes skillful combat and stealth as players take on the role of a shinobi seeking revenge in feudal Japan. The game's unique posture system and intense boss battles offer a different challenge compared to other From Software titles. On the ROG Ally, Sekiro runs at a stable 60 FPS on high settings, providing fluid gameplay that's crucial for the precise timing and reflexes required in combat. The Ally's controls are well suited for the game's mix of stealth and swordplay, making it a perfect fit for handheld play. Sekiro won Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2019, praised for its innovative mechanics and immersive world. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice stands out for its unique posture-based combat system, emphasis on precise timing and stealth, and its rich Japanese feudal setting. This offers a distinct experience from traditional action RPGs. Control. An action-adventure game that thrusts players into the mysterious world of the Federal Bureau of Control, where reality and the supernatural collide. You play as Jesse Faden, exploring a constantly shifting building while wielding telekinetic powers and a transforming weapon. On the ROG Ally, control runs at 30 to 40 FPS on medium settings with ray tracing turned off, ensuring a smooth experience while navigating its mind-bending environments. The game's eerie atmosphere and intriguing narrative are enhanced by the Ally's display, making it a captivating experience on the go. Control features a unique setting with its shifting, surreal headquarters. Its gameplay blends telekinetic powers with a mysterious narrative. It creates an engaging, ever-changing experience rarely seen in action-adventure games. It is because of these qualities that the game won multiple awards, including Best Game Direction at the Game Awards 2019.
Oh, shapeshifter!
Everybody dies.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an action RPG that allows players to step into the shoes of Eivor, a Viking warrior, as they lead their clan in the conquest of England. The game features a vast open world, engaging combat, and a deep story rooted in Norse mythology. The engaging RPG mechanics also captivated both series fans and newcomers alike. On the ROG Ally, Valhalla runs at 30 to 40 FPS on medium settings, balancing performance and visual fidelity to deliver a smooth and immersive experience. The device's controls handle the game's expansive exploration and complex combat mechanics with ease, making it an enjoyable journey through Viking history. Assassin's Creed Valhalla became one of the best-selling games in the franchise, with Ubisoft reporting record-breaking revenue from its launch. This is because of its expansive Viking-era open world, immersive storytelling, and detailed historical settings.
They know he is coming.
Ghost of Tsushima, an action-adventure game set in feudal Japan where you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai defending his homeland from Mongol invaders. The game features a stunning open world inspired by feudal Japan. This is further enhanced with a combat system blend of samurai stealth techniques. The game is celebrated for its breathtaking visuals, fluid combat, and immersive open world. On the ROG Ally, Ghost of Tsushima runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, delivering a visually stunning and smooth experience that captures the beauty of Tsushima Island. The game's dynamic combat and stealth mechanics feel natural on the Ally, making it a perfect match for handheld play. The game's music is composed by Shigeru Umebayashi and Ilan Eshkeri. It draws on traditional Japanese instruments and compositions to enhance the immersive experience, reflecting the game's settings and emotional tone. Ghost of Tsushima was a commercial success, selling over 8 million copies and winning numerous awards for its art direction and storytelling.
They'll try and stop you every step of the way. But you gotta keep moving. No matter what.
Death Stranding, with its distinctive fusion of gameplay mechanics, exploration, and storyline, Death Stranding is an action game that redefines the genre. You play as Sam Porter Bridges, tasked with reconnecting a fractured America in a world filled with mysterious creatures and treacherous terrain. On the ROG Ally, Death Stranding runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings with visuals that bring its hauntingly beautiful landscapes to life. The Ally's controls make navigating the game's challenging environments and engaging in its intricate delivery system a seamless experience. Death Stranding received mixed reviews at launch, but has since been reevaluated by many. Some of the elements that make this game a legacy on its own include the Strand gameplay that emphasizes player connections and cooperation. It is known as a groundbreaking and visionary game, solidifying Hideo Kojima's legacy as a master storyteller and visionary that brought a fresh perspective of a fragmented world in the open-world genre.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Why do you keep fighting?
Because I'm Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Miles Morales. Spider-Man Miles Morales is an action-adventure game that continues the story of Marvel's Spider-Man, with Miles taking on the mantle of Spider-Man in his own right. The game offers a thrilling open-world experience with fast-paced combat, web-slinging, and a story that explores themes of responsibility and identity. On the ROG Ally, Miles Morales runs at 40 to 50 FPS on medium to high settings, with the game's vibrant visuals and dynamic action sequences shining on the device. The controls feel intuitive, making swinging through New York City a joy. Spider-Man Miles Morales is very different from the rest of the Spider-Man game series. This game offers new powers like invisibility and bioelectric venom strikes. The game also features a winter-themed New York City and focuses more on a persona, community-driven story. Miles Morales was praised for its representation and storytelling, contributing to its success as one of the best-selling games during the PlayStation 5's launch window. Forza Horizon 5. A racing game that takes players to the stunning landscapes of Mexico, offering a vast open-world playground for racing enthusiasts. With a wide variety of cars, dynamic weather, and seasonal changes, the game provides endless opportunities for high-octane fun. On the ROG Ally, Forza Horizon 5 runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering smooth and detailed visuals that make the races feel exhilarating. The device's controls offer precise handling, making every drift, jump, and race feel satisfying. Forza Horizon 5 became the biggest launch in Xbox Game Studios history, with over 10 million players in its first week, cementing its place as one of the premier racing games of the generation. The game's immersive experience is further enhanced by its vibrant representation of Mexican culture. It is completed with authentic landmarks, festivals, and music that enrich the overall gameplay. The inclusion of community events and customization also keeps the game engaging long-term. Hollow Knight, Metroidvania-style action-adventure game that takes players on a journey through the hauntingly beautiful world of Hallownest. As the enigmatic knight, you explore vast, interconnected areas. You can also discover hidden paths and secret zones, battle challenging enemies, and uncover the secrets of a forgotten kingdom. On the ROG Ally, Hollow Knight runs at a flawless 60 FPS, with its hand-drawn art and atmospheric soundtrack creating an immersive experience. The game's intricate lore and detailed world design provide a rich backdrop that deepens player engagement. It comes with tight controls are perfectly suited for the Ally, making every jump, dodge, and attack feel precise and satisfying. Hollow Knight started as a Kickstarter project and has since become one of the most acclaimed indie games of all time. It is celebrated for its challenging gameplay and artistic style, with its sequel, Silk Song, eagerly anticipated by fans. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is a platformer that continues the story of Ori, a small guardian spirit on a journey through a beautifully crafted world filled with challenges and wonder. The game is known for its stunning visuals, emotional storytelling, and tight platforming mechanics. On the ROG Ally, Ori and the Will of the Wisps runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a smooth and visually breathtaking experience. The controls are responsive, making the game's intricate platforming sequences feel fluid and rewarding. Moreover, the recent updates have introduced new content, including additional challenge modes and story elements, expanding the game's already rich world. Its continued updates and expansions have kept the game fresh and engaging for players. Ori and the Will of the Wisps was praised for its art direction and design, winning several awards, including Best Art Direction at the Game Awards 2020. The game's soundtrack, composed by Gareth Coker, has also been widely praised for enhancing the emotional depth of the experience. Final Fantasy VII Remake. RPG that reimagines the beloved classic with modern graphics, updated combat systems, and expanded storylines. You play as Cloud Strife, a mercenary fighting against the corrupt Shinra Corporation in the dystopian city of Midgar. The game combines real-time action with strategic command-based combat, making it both thrilling and tactical. On the ROG Ally, Final Fantasy VII Remake runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, delivering a visually stunning experience that captures the essence of the original while adding a fresh, modern touch. The Ally's controls are well suited for the game's dynamic combat and exploration, making it a must-play for fans of the series. Additionally, the game introduces a new combat mechanic called ATB, or Active Time Battle System. This enhances the strategic depth and provides a more engaging combat experience. Final Fantasy VII Remake was highly anticipated and quickly became one of the fastest-selling PlayStation 4 games. It sold over 3.5 million copies within the first 3 days of its release. Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus is a first-person shooter that combines intense combat with stealth and survival horror elements. Set in a post-apocalyptic Russia, you embark on a journey across a vast, dangerous world as Artyom, seeking a new life for your people. The game's immersive environments, deep story, and dynamic weather systems make it a standout in the genre, while its open-world design and day-night cycles add to the realism and tension. On the ROG Ally, Metro Exodus runs at 40 to 50 FPS on medium to high settings, with impressive visuals that bring the bleak, irradiated landscapes to life. The controls feel responsive, ensuring that every firefight and stealth sequence is engaging and smooth. Additionally, the game features a rich crafting system and moral choices that impact the story's outcome. Metro Exodus was praised for its atmospheric storytelling and received several Game of the Year nominations, solidifying its place as one of the best post-apocalyptic games of its generation.
You're done for! Have a taste of this! This is for my fellow hunters!
Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is an action RPG that invites players to hunt down gigantic monsters in a beautifully crafted world inspired by Japanese folklore. The game introduces new mechanics, such as the Wirebug and Palamute companions, adding verticality and speed to the classic Monster Hunter formula. The Wirebug enables fluid traversal and unique aerial attacks. On the other hand, Palamutes offer enhanced mobility and combat support. On the ROG Ally, Monster Hunter Rise runs at 60 FPS on high settings, offering fluid gameplay and vibrant visuals that enhance the hunting experience. The device's controls are well suited for the game's fast-paced combat, making it easy to switch between weapons and execute complex combos. Additionally, the game features cooperative multiplayer, allowing friends to join forces and tackle formidable monsters together. Monster Hunter Rise quickly became one of Capcom's best-selling games, with over 12 million copies sold as of 2024, continuing the franchise's legacy as a global phenomenon.
They must be stopped.
Divinity: Original Sin 2. A critically acclaimed RPG that offers deep, strategic combat and a richly detailed world. You control a party of characters, each with unique abilities as they navigate a complex story filled with moral choices and branching paths. The game's turn-based combat, interactive environments, and cooperative multiplayer make it a standout in the genre. What sets it apart is the freedom to give players to approach quests and battles in multiple ways, providing high replayability. On the ROG Ally, Divinity Original Sin 2 runs at 60 FPS on high settings with detailed graphics that bring the world of Rivellon to life. The controls are intuitive, making it easy to manage your party and execute intricate strategies. The game also features a robust modding community, allowing for endless customization and new adventures crafted by players themselves. Divinity Original Sin 2 was praised for its deep gameplay and storytelling, earning numerous awards, including BAFTA's Best Game Award, and is often cited as one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Dead Cells, a roguelike Metroidvania that challenges players with fast-paced combat, procedurally generated levels, and a variety of weapons and abilities to master. You play as a reanimated corpse exploring a sprawling, ever-changing castle, battling enemies and collecting power-ups to progress. Its permadeath mechanic means each run feels intense and rewarding as you learn and adapt to new patterns. On the ROG Ally, Dead Cells runs at a flawless 60 FPS, with its pixel art style and fluid animations making every run a visual treat. The device's controls are highly responsive, crucial for the game's challenging combat and platforming sequences. The Ally's portability also makes it easy to enjoy short gameplay sessions, perfect for the game's Rouge-like structure. Dead Cells received widespread acclaim for its addictive gameplay and innovative design, winning Best Action Game at the Game Awards 2018 and continuing to receive updates and expansions, keeping the experience fresh and engaging. The developers regularly listen to community feedback, ensuring that new content meets player expectations and enhances the overall experience. Celeste. Celeste is a platformer that tells the story of Madeline, a young woman climbing a mountain while battling her inner demons. The game is celebrated for its tight controls, challenging levels, and heartfelt narrative. Its story explores themes of self-discovery, anxiety, and personal growth, resonating with many players on a deep emotional level. Each level presents a series of precise platforming challenges, rewarding perseverance and skill. On the ROG Ally, Celeste runs at 60 FPS, with its charming pixel art and evocative soundtrack fully realized on the device. The controls are sharp and responsive, making every jump, dash, and climb feel smooth and satisfying. The game's assist mode allows players to adjust the difficulty level. This makes it accessible to a broader audience without diminishing its core challenge. Celeste was praised not only for its gameplay, but also for its handling of mental health themes, earning multiple Game of the Year nominations and winning the award for Best Independent Game at the Game Awards 2018. The creators continue to engage with the community, sharing insights into the game's development and its impact on players' lives. NieR Automata, RPG that blends fast-paced combat, a compelling story, and existential themes into a unique gaming experience. It challenges players to think about deep questions about consciousness, purpose and the nature of existence. You play as 2B, a combat android fighting in a proxy war between humans and alien machines. The game is known for its fluid combat, multiple endings, and philosophical narrative. Its story is delivered through multiple playthroughs, each revealing new layers of meaning and character development. On the ROG Ally, NieR Automata runs at 50 to 60 FPS on medium to high settings, offering a smooth experience that complements its dynamic gameplay. The device's controls make it easy to switch between melee and ranged attacks, enhancing the combat flow. The soundtrack, filled with haunting melodies and powerful orchestration, deeply enriches the emotional experience. NieR Automata received critical acclaim for its innovative design and storytelling, selling over 7 million copies worldwide and becoming a cult classic in the action RPG genre. Its creator, Yoko Taro, is known for his unconventional storytelling methods, often breaking the fourth wall to engage players in unexpected ways.
Some people are like you, charging in headfirst without a thought. Let me make it up to you.
Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon is an RPG that reinvents the Yakuza series with turn-based combat, a new protagonist, and a fresh narrative direction. You play as Ichiban Kasuga, a low-ranking Yakuza member who finds himself embroiled in a fight for power and justice in the streets of Yokohama. Ichiban's journey is one of redemption and loyalty, making him a relatable and endearing character for players. The game blends serious crime drama with over-the-top humor and eccentric side quests. This often provides lighthearted moments that contrasts the main story's intensity. On the ROG Ally, Yakuza Like a Dragon runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, with detailed graphics that bring Yokohama to life. The controls are intuitive, making the transition to turn-based combat feel seamless and engaging. The game's vibrant world is filled with mini-games and hidden treasures that encourage exploration. Yakuza Like a Dragon was a commercial success and praised for its bold departure from the series' traditional beat-em-up combat, earning it a new fan base while retaining the charm that longtime fans love. Its heartfelt narrative and character-driven storytelling have made it a standout entry in the franchise.
Showtime! Take this!
Locked on!
Persona!
Persona 5 Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers is an action RPG that serves as a sequel to the popular Persona 5, blending the series' signature style with real-time combat. You reunite with the Phantom Thieves to battle against a new threat in various Japanese cities. Each city introduces unique dungeons and enemies, keeping the gameplay dynamic and engaging throughout the adventure. The game combines hack-and-slash action with the social elements that Persona fans love. This allows players to deepen their bond with characters and unlock powerful new abilities. On the ROG Ally, Persona 5 Strikers runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a smooth and visually striking experience. The device's controls handle the fast-paced combat and strategic elements well, making it a perfect fit for handheld play. The vibrant art style and catchy soundtrack are beautifully rendered on the Ally, capturing the essence of the Persona universe. Persona 5 Strikers was developed in collaboration with Omega Force, known for the Dynasty Warriors series, bringing a fresh take on the Persona formula while maintaining the charm and depth of the original game. The game's unique combination of Musou-style battles and Persona's RPG elements offers a refreshing experience for both series veterans and newcomers alike. Dying Light 2. An action RPG that builds on the parkour and survival elements of the original game, set in a post-apocalyptic open world filled with zombies and human threats. You play as Aiden Caldwell, navigating a city on the brink of collapse, where your choices shape the world around you. Day and night cycles add to the tension, making each moment count. On the ROG Ally, Dying Light 2 runs at 30 to 40 FPS on medium settings, offering a balance between performance and visual fidelity. The device's controls are well suited for the game's fast-paced parkour and combat mechanics, making it an intense and immersive experience. New updates bring co-op modes allowing you to face challenges with friends. Dying Light 2 was praised for its ambitious world building and dynamic gameplay, becoming a hit among fans of open world and survival games, with its expansive content promising hundreds of hours of gameplay. Its narrative choices lead to multiple endings, adding replay value and keeping players engaged.
Are you ready for the roller coaster ride of your life? No.
It Takes Two. Co-op action-adventure game that takes players on a heartwarming and imaginative journey through the struggles of a couple on the brink of divorce. You play as Cody and May, who are transformed into dolls and must navigate a fantastical world filled with puzzles and challenges that require teamwork to overcome. In 2024, a new DLC was released, adding extra levels and mini-games to enhance the adventure. On the ROG Ally, It Takes Two runs at a smooth 60 FPS on high settings, offering vibrant visuals and fluid gameplay that make the cooperative experience even more enjoyable. The device's controls are responsive, ensuring that players can easily coordinate their actions in this beautifully crafted world. Cross-platform play has been introduced, allowing more friends to join the fun regardless of their gaming device. It Takes Two won Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2021. Praised for its innovative gameplay and emotional storytelling, making it one of the best co-op games of the generation. It is a unique blend of humor and heartfelt moments that continues to resonate with players worldwide. Hitman 3. Hitman 3 is a stealth game that concludes the World of Assassination trilogy, placing you in the shoes of Agent 47 as he takes on contracts in intricate sandbox-style levels. The game is known for its deep stealth mechanics, creative freedom, and meticulously designed environments. This year, new missions and contracts were added, expanding the world with fresh challenges and targets. On the ROG Ally, Hitman 3 runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, providing a smooth experience that captures the tension and precision of each assassination mission. The controls are intuitive, allowing players to execute their plans with the finesse required to succeed as a master assassin. An exciting addition includes a new multiplayer mode where players can team up or compete in assassination challenges. Hitman 3 received critical acclaim for its level design and replayability, becoming the most successful launch in the franchise's history and solidifying Agent 47's legacy as one of gaming's iconic characters. The community-driven contract creation tool also keeps the game fresh and engaging with user-generated content. The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is an RPG that transports players to a vibrant and satirical universe where corporate greed runs rampant across the galaxy. You play as a colonist awakened from cryosleep to explore strange planets, interact with quirky characters, and make choices that shape the outcome of the story. In 2024, a sequel titled The Outer Worlds 2 was announced, promising to expand the universe with new planets and storylines. On the ROG Ally, The Outer Worlds runs at 50 to 60 FPS on medium to high settings, offering a smooth and visually appealing experience. The game's colorful art style and witty dialogue shine on the Ally's display, making it a joy to explore. The controls are responsive, making combat and exploration feel natural. The DLC packs added new missions and companions, enhancing replayability. The Outer Worlds was developed by Obsidian Entertainment, known for their work on Fallout New Vegas, and received praise for its narrative-driven approach and humorous writing. The game's satirical take on capitalism remains relevant, keeping players engaged with its sharp social commentary. Gears 5. Gears 5 is a third-person shooter that continues the epic saga of the Gears of War series, offering intense combat, a gripping story, and stunning visuals. You play as Kate Diaz, uncovering the origins of the Locust and the truth behind her family's connection to the enemy. The game's story expansion, Hivebusters, introduces new characters and missions, adding depth to the lore. On the ROG Ally, Gears 5 runs at 60 FPS on high settings, providing a visually stunning and responsive experience that captures the scale and intensity of its battles. The device's controls handle the game's fast-paced action and cover-based mechanics with ease, making it a standout title on the Ally. The Ally's high refresh rate enhances the fluidity of combat and detailed environments, improving overall immersion. Gears 5 was one of the most critically acclaimed entries in the series, praised for its expansive campaign and innovative multiplayer modes, solidifying its place as a flagship title for Xbox Game Studios. The game's narrative choices also allow for a more personalized experience, reflecting the player's decisions throughout the story.
We came to save you.
You won't be getting out of here alive.
Tales of Arise? Tales of Arise is an action RPG that revitalizes the long-running Tales series with a compelling story, dynamic combat, and stunning visuals. You play as Alphen, a masked warrior fighting to free his people from oppression, alongside a diverse cast of characters. The game's combat system is fast-paced and engaging, with a mix of physical and magical attacks. This year, the game received a major update introducing new costumes and story content. This further enhanced its replayability. On the ROG Ally, Tales of Arise runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a smooth and visually breathtaking experience that brings its anime-inspired art style to life. The controls are responsive, making combat and exploration feel seamless and satisfying. The Ally's crisp display highlights the game's beautiful environments and detailed character designs, adding to the overall immersion. Tales of Arise was celebrated for its storytelling and received multiple awards, including Best RPG at the Game Awards 2021, making it one of the standout RPGs of its time. The game's rich character development and emotional depth continues to resonate with players, solidifying its place as a modern classic.
This is my world now. Humanity will be all but...
Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is a first-person shooter that marks the return of Master Chief in an expansive and semi-open world campaign, coupled with a robust multiplayer experience. The game blends classic Halo mechanics with new innovations, offering a fresh take on the beloved franchise. In the latest update, the game has added new maps and seasonal content. This keeps the multiplayer experience fresh and engaging. On the ROG Ally, Halo Infinite runs at 40 to 50 FPS on medium to high settings, providing a smooth and visually impressive experience that captures the grandeur of its environments and battles. The controls are intuitive, making both the campaign and multiplayer modes enjoyable and engaging on the Ally. The game's performance highlights its advanced graphics and dynamic weather effects, enhancing the immersive experience. Halo Infinite was praised for its return to the series' roots, with a focus on Master Chief's story and the introduction of the new grapple shot mechanic. This added new dimensions to both exploration and combat. Additionally, the game's evolving storylines and seasonal updates continue to expand its universe, keeping players invested.
Human no more.
Bloodborne. Bloodborne is an action RPG that immerses players in a dark, gothic world filled with nightmarish creatures and challenging combat. You play as a hunter, exploring the cursed city of Yharnam in search of answers and survival. The game is known for its fast-paced, aggressive combat and atmospheric design. A fan-made mod was also introduced this year, which enhanced the textures and additional content, revitalizing interest in the classic. On the ROG Ally, Bloodborne runs at 30 FPS, maintaining the game's intense atmosphere and fluid combat mechanics. The device's controls are well suited for the precise timing required in battles, making it a great way to experience this classic on the go. The game's detailed environment and eerie visuals adds depth to the dark world. Bloodborne is considered one of the greatest games of all time. Praised for its design, difficulty, and narrative, and it continues to influence the action RPG genre with its unique approach to storytelling and gameplay. The game's eerie soundtrack and haunting atmosphere remains unmatched, solidifying its legacy.
The dimensions are weakening considerably.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is an action-adventure game that showcases the power of the PlayStation 5 with its stunning visuals, fast load times, and inventive gameplay. You play as Ratchet and his new ally Rivet as they travel across dimensions to stop an evil emperor. The game is known for its fast-paced combat, creative weapons, and smooth transitions between worlds. On the ROG Ally, Rift Apart runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a visually stunning experience that makes full use of the device's capabilities. The controls are responsive, ensuring that the action feels fluid and dynamic. The high-resolution display enhances the game's detailed textures and vibrant colors, making every dimension feel alive. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was widely praised for its technical achievements, winning multiple awards for its graphics and gameplay, and is considered one of the best showcases for the PlayStation 5's capabilities. The game's innovative use of the DualSense controller's feature continues to impress, offering an immersive experience. Returnal, a third-person shooter that blends rogue-like elements with a haunting sci-fi narrative. You play as Celine, a space explorer trapped on a hostile alien planet, reliving the same cycle of death and rebirth as she uncovers the planet's mysteries. The game is known for its challenging gameplay, fast-paced combat, and atmospheric storytelling. On the ROG Ally, Returnal runs at 40 to 50 FPS on high settings, offering a smooth and visually impressive experience that captures the game's eerie environments and intense action. The controls are precise, crucial for navigating the game's bullet hell-style combat. The vibrant screen brings the game's intricate alien landscapes and detailed effects to life. Returnal received critical acclaim for its innovative design. It was awarded Best Game at the BAFTA Games Awards 2022, cementing its place as a modern classic in the roguelike genre. The game's relentless challenge and gripping story continue to resonate with players, maintaining its strong fan base.
A whole boat of our people shot to death.
Far Cry 6. First-person shooter that takes players to the fictional Caribbean island of Yara, where you join a guerrilla revolution to overthrow a brutal dictator. The game offers an open-world experience filled with chaotic combat, diverse environments, and a wide range of vehicles and weapons. On the ROG Ally, Far Cry 6 runs at 40 to 50 FPS on medium to high settings, delivering a smooth and visually rich experience that captures the vibrancy and danger of Yara. The controls are responsive, making exploration and combat feel immersive and engaging. The game's diverse array of missions and customizable options add to its replayability. Far Cry 6 features actor Giancarlo Esposito as the main antagonist, Anton Castillo, whose performance was widely praised and added depth to the game's narrative, making it one of the most memorable entries in the series. The team does a very good job to keep the game updated, which does not go unnoticed by the players. F1 2021. With the racing game F1 2021, you may take control of the most prestigious motorsport in the world. With realistic graphics, a deep career mode, and intense multiplayer options, this game offers a comprehensive Formula One experience. You can manage your team, develop your car, and compete against the best in the world. On the ROG Ally, F1 2021 runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering smooth and visually impressive racing action that captures the thrill of high-speed competition. The device's controls are precise, making every turn, overtake, and pit stop feel authentic and engaging. The technical updates to this game include enhanced physics engine, updated graphics, new AI improvements, to name a few. F1 2021 introduced a brand new story mode, Breaking Point, adding a narrative-driven experience to the series that was well received by fans and critics alike, making it a standout title in the franchise.
So we got fined.
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
I know.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is an action-adventure game that lets you step into the shoes of Star-Lord as you lead the misfit team of Guardians on a wild intergalactic adventure. The game is praised for its engaging story, humorous dialogue, and dynamic combat system that encourage teamwork. On the ROG Ally, Guardians of the Galaxy runs at 40 to 50 FPS on medium to high settings, providing a visually stunning and responsive experience that captures the colorful and chaotic universe of the Guardians. The controls are intuitive, making combat and exploration feel fluid and exciting. The game features improved ray tracing support and updated facial animations. These updates enhance character interactions and overall visual fidelity. Guardians of the Galaxy won Best Narrative at the Game Awards 2021, celebrated for its strong storytelling and character development, making it a must-play for fans of Marvel and action-adventure games. Biomutant. The post-apocalyptic world of Biomutant, an action role-playing game, is home to mutant animals and colorful surroundings. You play as a customizable, anthropomorphic warrior with a unique martial arts combat system that blends melee, shooting, and mutant abilities. The game offers a sprawling open world, branching storylines, and a deep crafting system. On the ROG Ally, Biomutant runs at 50 to 60 FPS on medium settings, providing a smooth and visually rich experience that enhances the game's colorful and quirky world. The controls are responsive, making combat and exploration feel dynamic and engaging. In the recent updates, new graphic settings and improved load times were introduced. These changes helped to refine the overall experience. Biomutant was developed by a small team at Experiment 101 and became a cult hit, praised for its creativity and ambition despite some mixed reviews, making it a unique and memorable experience for RPG fans. The Ascent. The Ascent is an action RPG set in a cyberpunk world where megacorporations control everything. You play as a worker in a dystopian society battling through a vertical city to uncover its secrets. The game is known for its twin-stick shooter mechanics, cooperative multiplayer, and visually stunning environments. On the ROG Ally, the Ascent runs at 50 to 60 FPS on high settings, offering a visually detailed and smooth experience that immerses you in its gritty, neon-lit world. The controls are precise, making the fast-paced combat and exploration feel fluid and satisfying. The Ascent was developed by a small team at Neon Giant and quickly gained attention for its detailed world building and engaging combat, making it a standout title in the indie action RPG scene. The team has worked very hard to introduce ray tracing support and improve texture resolutions. These efforts are seen in the game's visual fidelity. The Pathless, an open-world action-adventure game that combines puzzle-solving, archery, and exploration. You play as the Hunter, a master archer on a quest to lift a curse from a mystical island. The game is known for its fluid movement system, where you use your bow to shoot talismans and traverse the world at high speed. On the ROG Ally, the Pathless runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a smooth and visually breathtaking experience that captures the game's serene and mysterious atmosphere. The controls are responsive, making the movement and combat feel fluid and engaging. With Enhance's updates, the game now has improved lighting effects and additional accessibility options. This makes the experience more inclusive and visually striking. The Pathless was praised for its unique movement mechanics and artistic design, earning several nominations for its innovation and becoming a must-play for fans of exploration-driven games.
We don't have much time. He will be here soon. You're the only one who can stop Typhon from remaking the world.
Immortals Fenyx Rising. Greek mythology serves as the inspiration for the rich legendary universe of the action-adventure game Immortals Fenyx Rising. You play as Fenyx, a winged demigod on a quest to save the gods of Olympus. The game combines exploration, puzzle-solving, and fast-paced combat in an open-world setting. On the ROG Ally, Immortals Fenyx Rising runs at 40 to 50 FPS on medium to high settings, offering a visually stunning and smooth experience that captures the game's colorful and whimsical world. The controls are intuitive, making the game's platforming, combat, and exploration feel seamless and enjoyable. The addition of new content, including a challenge, difficulty mode, and additional cosmetic items, makes the game more interesting to play. Immortals Fenyx Rising was praised for its humor and creativity. It is often compared to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but with its unique charm and style, making it a fresh and entertaining experience.
The cell is broken. Attack now.
Scarlet Nexus. In the futuristic world of Scarlet Nexus, role-playing game, mankind have acquired psychic skills to fight against enigmatic beings called the Others. You play as one of two protagonists, each with unique powers and stories that intertwine. The game is known for its fast-paced combat, anime-inspired visuals, and deep narrative. On the ROG Ally, Scarlet Nexus runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a smooth and visually dynamic experience that highlights the game's stylish art direction. The controls are responsive, making the psychic-powered combat feel fluid and exhilarating. Even the new costumes, weapons, and challenge mode enhance the gaming experience. Scarlet Nexus received praise for its innovative combat system and storytelling, earning several awards. It became a hit among fans of action RPGs and anime-inspired games, solidifying its place as a standout title in 2021. Ghost Runner. A fast-paced action game that combines platforming and intense combat in a cyberpunk world. You play as a cybernetic ninja slicing through enemies and navigating dangerous environments with lightning speed. The game is known for its high difficulty, requiring quick reflexes and precise timing. It is also known for its new modes like Kill, Run, and Assist mode. It also has free-running mechanics and cyberpunk aesthetes. On the ROG Ally, Ghost Runner runs at 60 FPS on high settings, delivering a smooth and visually striking experience that matches the game's fast-paced gameplay. The controls are sharp, ensuring that every movement and attack is executed with precision. Ghost Runner was praised for its challenging gameplay and stunning visuals, quickly gaining a cult following and earning several awards, including Best Action Game at various gaming events, making it a must-play for fans of intense action games. Kena Bridge of Spirits. In the gorgeously illustrated world of Kena Bridge of Spirits, players engage in fighting, puzzle solving, and exploration all in one action-adventure game. You play as Kena, a young spirit guide, as she helps troubled spirits find peace. The game is known for its Pixar-like visuals, emotional storytelling, and engaging combat. On the ROG Ally, Kena Bridge of Spirits runs at 60 FPS on high settings, providing a smooth and visually stunning experience that brings the game's lush environments and detailed characters to life. The controls are responsive, making the combat and exploration feel fluid and enjoyable. Kena Bridge of Spirits was developed by Ember Lab, a small studio known for its animation work. It has impressive visuals and heartfelt story. Its unique companion system, photo mode, and post-launch updates added to its popularity. These factors earned it numerous awards, including Best Indie Game at the Game Awards 2021. Tunic, an action-adventure game that features a small fox exploring a mysterious world filled with secrets, puzzles, and challenging enemies. The game draws inspiration from classic adventure games like The Legend of Zelda. It offers players a blend of exploration, combat, and discovery. On the ROG Ally, Tunic runs at 60 FPS, delivering a smooth and visually charming experience that enhances the game's handcrafted world and intricate design. The controls are precise, making combat and puzzle solving feel intuitive and rewarding. Tunic was developed by a single developer, Andrew Schuldeis. It quickly gained critical acclaim for its nostalgic yet innovative approach to the adventure genre, making it a standout indie title of 2022. The game's unique in-game manual, multiple difficulty modes, and isometric perspective are just some of the many features that adds to the excitement, and there you have it. 50 incredible games that showcase the power and versatility of the Asus ROG Ally. Whether you're into high-speed racing, epic adventures, or intense action, there's something on this list for every type of gamer. The ROG Ally proves that handheld gaming doesn't mean compromising on quality or performance. So why settle for less when you can take these amazing experiences with you wherever you go? Dive into these games, share your favorites, and let the gaming adventures continue, because the ROG Ally is here to redefine what's possible in portable gaming. Love what you see? Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Retro Pocket for your regular dose of entertainment magic.